Hey everybody, we are back at it again. Honestly, it's like so crazy. I remember we were always in my backyard filming something.
Oh, I know. This was, hey, if you're an OG subscriber,
You already know where we're at. So we're just gonna be doing our makeup. We're not doing a tutorial. We're just doing our makeup, and we're just gonna kind of let you guys know about our childhood, and honestly, just
you
how
didn't know,
we are cousins, and just so you know how close we actually really are.
So let's get to it.
Anyway, I was born on February 8th in 1995 in the sweet hills of the Swiss. I just got
in a beautiful Monday morning.
Beautiful Monday morning. The birds were chirping, the sky was blue. So that makes me 23 right now.
My birthday's coming up, bitch. November 2nd, 1994. Oh my god, I'll be 24. Kobe year. Jordan year wasn't so great. Kobe year might be better.
Might be. I'm just kidding. Let's not get our hopes up.
Yeah,
I'm just kidding.
It's funny because a lot of people always think that we're sisters. Like me and you, me and Natalie, which is her other sister.
Yeah.
All three of us. Like we'll have people straight up like think we're lying. That when I say like, no, we're just cousins. Or like,
yeah.
no, you guys are twins. I'm like, no, bro. I swear.
So we're very close. We've always been really close. I feel like me and you have probably been the closest.
Yeah. When we were young, it was always like every weekend was coming to Auntie Debbie's house, which is
yeah, whether that was just like her mom and my grandma and her coming over and we were just hanging out and playing, because we used to have a playground. It used to be behind us.
Behind here.
So pretty much it's like I can't, like there's not a moment that I look back on and you're not in the picture.
Oh my god, and you guys, they would always be staying at my house. Oh, it's so funny because we have a tiny little apartment, so it's like I could never understand why
we wanted to be
you
there.
guys always wanted to all the time.
I don't know,
like,
dude. I still, honestly, till this day, like I like being there. I don't know why.
It's funny because that's what everybody says, and then a couple people have said because it's so cozy there. Like,
yeah, it's cozy, and then probably just because I was there so much, so it reminds me of like my second home. Yeah. And then your mom is like my second mom, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So
yeah, it's like my freaking tiny little apartment is like the spot to be.
And then we would go play club like in her mom's room.
My god.
We would turn all the lights off, and then you had these like little necklaces.
It was a light up necklace
from like Disneyland,
yeah,
right?
Dude. I put it on the ceiling. On the
fan.
And turn
the lights in the club, and we
had bikinis. I think Grandma bought us bikinis at Target that day, so we all had bikinis. So
I don't remember that part, but
dude, I remember we put on our little bikinis.
Oh
little girls,
gosh.
We were probably in elementary still.
Yeah, we were.
And
we were listening to Nelly Furtado.
Sean Paul, and
Sean Paul.
yeah, and we're just like dancing like we're in the club, dude. Little girl.
We would make commercials. So we were filming when we were little.
Filming. Our thing I felt like is we would always just turn the camera on and play music, and then we would just like dance.
Yeah, I remember we were like, oh, we're gonna do like a cooking show or whatever, and there was this, I remember it was like sherbet ice cream, we had Kool-Aid mix, and we had like other things, like sweet things. And then like we're just mixing it all together. Like obviously it's like something like that we were just pretending we were chefs and we were mixing all this stuff together.
Yeah.
And then as we were making it, I remember me and you both looked at each other like, this kind of looks good.
Oh
and we tried it, and it was
around. It wasn't like
it wasn't like we were really trying to make something. I remember you would have Mall Madness and Guess Who?
Dude, anyone play Mall Madness?
Mall Madness. That game was so fun. Honestly, I'm down to play that like right now.
No, really, dude, that's funny. I do remember that was a really good game.
I remember, yeah, me, you, and Sarah Natalie. Would we used to fight about the characters? Probably, huh?
Would we?
I'm pretty sure, like 4 girls.
I'm like, maybe.
We had to have.
Always fighting.
Guess Who?
Especially when Sarah was around. She's a bee.
I know.
Sorry, Sarah, we love you.
Guess Who?
She was a bee.
That game was fun. We would play tag. We would play hide and seek. We used to play Dead Mummy. We made up our games. Ghost.
Ghost was the #1.
TV tag. Remember TV tag?
Yeah, TV tag.
Hot Lava. We had our playground, and we had teeter-totter, so we would set it up kind of like so we can jump from one thing to another, and it'd be like, okay, like the first person to touch the floor loses, and like we would play tag like that, like someone's it, but you can't step on the grass or you're it.
Yeah, that was back in the good old days when freaking iPads and all that didn't exist yet. We would always think of something to do. Like, it didn't matter if we didn't have anything.
Yeah, we would make shit up.
I remember doing, like, in my apartments, it's like in a, you know, gated, closed off. So, like, there's this whole center, like, empty space. And I would put the hula hoop at the top of the stairs, or and then I would put something to weigh it down, and that was our basketball hoop. And we would play basketball, like. But it's so funny, because now, like, her and Natalie have told me, like, yeah, you were a brat when you were young, but I was the only child. I mean, come on now. I'm like, but I'm generous now.
I know.
I'm nice now. But yeah, it's so funny. Like, I do totally remember, like, just being little bitches sometimes to each other. It was, but we were always cool. Like, it was fucking. Yeah. And then as we got older, I swear it was like middle school. That's probably when we stopped.
That's kind of like, obviously we're
like, we live in different cities. They go to different schools,
and we're becoming like our own person more.
Like you guys had your own friends. I had my own friends.
We're learning our interests and everything.
Yeah, like all kinds of stuff. And I think that was a big part because I became friends with kind of like the weirdos in school, and like the emos and I went that way. Like I became like a little rocker, like emo girl, where they were always like hip hop, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, and don't get me wrong, I always liked it, like, but I like leaned more towards that way. So I think that's what separated us mainly.
Just
too.
Different.
And then as I went to high school, same thing, like just have different friends, different interests. We did reconnect a little bit in high school. So I remember going to a couple parties.
Oh my gosh, high school parties.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I was going to high school parties. I went to most of them when I was a sophomore, and I'm pretty sure like they're the same everywhere.
Yeah.
And
basically they are.
Obviously you have to pay. You would get the group message.
Oh my god, the mass.
Get the mass, forward. You know, whatever it was. That? Girls with booty shorts free.
Yeah, it was straight up would be like
girls free guys, before 10, whatever it was.
Guys, that's so funny. I totally remember your mom dropped us off.
Yeah, my mom would drop us off. They always had Jungle Juice, Nas balloons.
Oh my god.
But I wasn't really like, I didn't really like, I wouldn't drink when I would go to parties. Like I wouldn't smoke weed. I didn't start doing a lot of things until after high school.
I did.
I would sometimes hit the Nas balloons, but I look back on that now, and obviously, like, you realize how stupid it is, but
so dumb.
You're a kid, you're very impressionable by a lot of things. Am I saying that right? I don't know.
Like, I know what you're trying to say. I'm not totally sure if that's the right word.
You know, you see things, and you're like, oh, that looks cool. I want to try it. Or people are just like, come on, try it.
I feel like you guys can't even see there's a difference here. Yeah, I remember a specific party.
I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, where your mom dropped us off, and then they were trying to make us pay, and we were like, hell no, anything. And they let us in, and then...
We said that? Wait, I think in a different party, actually.
But then the cops came, and they stopped the party. Yeah, and I remember...
Because it was like, we weren't even there long. I don't even think we were there for an hour.
And I remember the cops getting there, and I was like thinking, like... I was already looking around for like an escape route. I'm like, okay, we can hop the fence over here, like
let's hop the wall. I have a little sister that just graduated high school. I have one that's a junior right now, and they don't
so good.
Like I never hear them talk about like people who throw parties. Like they've never asked my mom to go to one. Like
it's totally different. Now. It's so.
But I like it actually.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I don't want them to be out there. Like they don't need to be out there doing that.
So then after high school, like I said, so we kind of like reconnected, and I started working at Sprouts. When I started working at Sprouts, I mean my life was Sprouts, because I worked 40 hours and then I moved up to be in management basically. So I was there all day, every day basically. I did not have weekends off ever.
Worked on the holidays.
Worked on every holiday. I missed so much.
On the weekends is when, like, if it was somebody's birthday, like on the weekends is when we would have a party.
And I would never be here, dude. And everyone would ask for me. Like my mom would always say, like, yeah, like the girls asked for you so inside, and I'm like, dude, it sucks how my life was devoted to this job and I was missing out on family shit, you know. So then one day I just upped and quit. And that's after, once I quit,
Everything
basically
changed.
everything changed.
Yeah,
and
I know. It just started coming around again, and we just started talking more and hanging out more.
Yeah,
and
dude,
then
because that's when I was like, yo, I want to start a channel. Like,
Yeah.
I want to film. I want to do this. I want to do that.
and I was like,
then,
yeah, like I'm down too. Like that's what I want to
like,
do.
I pretty
too.
much preached the idea to her. I'm like, are you fucking with it? Let's do this shit together. And
Yeah.
then here we are.
And since then, like I can say, like we haven't done a lot this year. We haven't done much this year.
We took a break.
But even like
Mental
without
break.
putting anything out, we still did a lot of stuff. Like our ideas and everything, like writing them down and drawing.
Right. Dude, this fucking fly. I've got to this shit's
My mom would be losing
What's
her
a
mind right
bee?
now. Oh, it's fine. As long as you.
It's just so loud. Dude. I touched
Look
it.
at you. Just have to be calm.
I touched it. I'm scared. I want to hit it.
No, because then it's gonna come back over
No,
here.
I'm gonna hit it. It's gonna
No, dude, it's gonna come back and it's gonna sting you.
Well, it like something. It's still right there next to you.
I don't want to freak out.
I'm gonna spray it. We've all changed so much.
Yes,
And are changing
yeah,
more and more by
just
the
from
day.
yeah, no, I can say we've changed like completely.
Drastically.
Yeah, drastically. I am not the same person that I was last year.
Dude. Hell no, and I ain't going back. And I ain't looking back.
Mm-mm.
There was a moment. You guys probably saw some videos on here.
Yeah.
Deleted them.
Yeah, because we didn't want to portray ourselves as being irresponsible or lacking self-respect. There's some things that are for you guys to see, and there's some things that we don't want you to see.
Like,
you know, everyone has a private and public life. Everyone.
honestly, we were just always turning up. Like, didn't matter the day of the week, didn't matter the time. Always
Didn't matter where.
trying to find somewhere, someone, like,
And not just casually, like, oh yeah, I want to have a drink or two. No,
like
we would kill
chugging
bottles.
the bottle. Oh my god, remember the night when me and you went to the club?
Mm-hmm.
I think we were
that
like,
wasn't that bad. That
I
night
know.
wasn't bad.
this is almost 3 years ago.
Sounds about right.
Bought a bottle of Jaeger, right?
Yeah, it sounds about right. 3 years ago, like, Jaeger was my shit.
Mind you, 2 of us, 21, very small, petite girls. And we killed that freaking bottle. Before we went into the club, we went into the Avalon, I think, that's in Hollywood. And I'm like, oh, pour me up another shot, like, let's take, and like, that's how we would drink. We never would, like, you know, make a good drink and like drink it. Like, we would be just chugging the bottle or like, and then, you know, chase it or something. And yeah, we finished this freaking Jaeger bottle. She's like, it's all gone. And I'm like,
It's like,
no.
may I have some more? I'm like, dude, it's
way.
empty. There's
Like-
none. And then I remember we went inside, and it was cool for a little while. And then, yeah, some
And then
girl.
all of a sudden, we having a grand old time. I so weird. I swear, like trouble always follows us or like tries us. Like the devil always wants to get us. I swear. And what was the fucking deal? You weren't even dancing.
I was
with
dancing
us.
by myself.
Watching you.
Someone
right?
wasn't watching me.
So it was like it was a lesbian couple, basically, right? One of them, she was kind of like dykey looking, you know?
Yeah.
And Cassie's dancing, and this dykey person is watching
Is
her.
someone gonna get offended by saying this dykey person?
Well, you know I'm fucking smitten. I'm like,
I'm just saying, you know how
Don't get all
people
offended.
are.
don't get all pissed off. You know what I mean? Like, it was a
Exactly.
female, she was a lesbian, but she looked like a dude. Okay, come on now. Like, I'm gonna be blunt here. And so this person's watching her dance, you know, and like, you can tell that this person like is liking how Cassie's dancing. Like, but they're
Wait,
not,
did you see or no?
what?
Like
them watching you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But they weren't doing anything. Like,
yeah, just standing
they
there.
were just standing there
watching.
watching.
Not
And
even trying to talk
I think
to me,
maybe like was dancing, but didn't go on her, like nothing like that. Like, didn't make contact at all. And then a couple minutes later, here comes this other chick, a smaller chick, I hear her, you know, yapping, and I kind of start to listen to what she's saying, and then that's when she's like,
She's
oh,
saying
like
that I
this
was whack.
basic bitch. Yeah, like, oh, this bitch, like, you want this chick, like, she's fucking basic, like, this is just talking shit. And I'm like, oh no. And I just kind of, I was like, you know what? She's not even saying it to us. She's not even saying it to Cassie. I'm like, I'm not even gonna give her my attention. And then no sooner, like, obviously Cassie hears her eventually, and she's like, is this bitch talking shit about me? And I'm like, yeah, she is, dude. And at that time, I think I was like homies with the security, right?
Yeah.
And he was standing right behind us. So I'm like saying shit, like, I have my arm around Cassie, and I'm just like doing this to her, and I'm like, fuck this bitch, like, get her ass out of here. And that's when she starts getting like all crazy, like if she wanted to fight her. And mind you, like, nothing had happened, like she wasn't dancing with anyone, like she was minding her own business basically.
Even when you minding your business.
Yeah, dude. Pretty much the security sees her getting all crazy, trying to like fight her basically, and kicks her ass right out the club. And I was like, see you later.
See ya.
Like,
that was just one of the nights. Like, we can talk for
That was
hours
one
and
of many.
days, like, about all the crate. But you know, we're changed women.
we are changed for sure.
That's kind of like how it started, us getting closer. Like, we would go out more and hanging out more. And then that's when we started filming together, and you were always here, or I was always at your house, so we were always with like Dylan and them filming like videos. But then, even then, like, we were drinking a lot, we were smoking a lot. I don't smoke anymore.
Dude, all kinds of things.
I don't drink as much anymore. I feel like I like the exact same way.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, dude, you can't even tell. Like, we're
We've been doing it.
makeup on.
That's what I said to my sister.
Swear that
She
I
was
had
doing her
stuff
makeup
on.
for like
Oh yeah.
30 minutes. And I'm like, can you hurry up? I was like, your face looks the damn same how it did 30 minutes ago. I guess that's a good sign, right? You look the same.
Look the same even with a bunch of makeup on.
Yeah.
That is very true. It's a great
I'm
observation.
sweating.
I just look up the website.
Oh my gosh, remember pictures like this?
Ew, MySpace days.
Or this?
Oh my gosh.
Or this one, dude?
Yes, I have so many photos. I remember we would have like photo shoots in my bathroom,
Yeah.
in the room.
I remember we would watch Shane Dawson
We would
a lot.
edit them. Oh my god, yes, dude.
That's when he was doing like all his skits with like Shanae and
so funny.
yeah, we thought he was hilarious.
He's iconic. Well, even though you can't really see our faces.
Yeah, it's there.
I know the lighting's not the greatest, but we're just chilling.
We were just doing our makeup and talking with you guys and letting you know a little bit more about us and how we grew up and
where we came from.
But stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe.
Hit the little
And if
notice.
you don't, I'll cut you. But I hope you guys have a good day. And if you're not having a good day, just know that it always gets better. Or actually, I seen this thing.
New day.
I seen this thing, and it's like, did you really have a bad day, or was it a bad 5 minutes that you milked all day?
Honestly.
And I was like,
think about
it was
how
the
many-
bad 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's the thing. One little thing can really, you know.
Yeah. So
Ruin
if you
your
are
day.
having
Don't
a bad
let it.
day, just really reflect. Ask yourself, was it a bad 5 minutes? Or is it really a bad day? See how you can make it better. If you're just like in your bed and you're being sad, or you're listening to sad music, we all do it. I do it all the time. But then there's times I'm like, no, get your ass up and go
I'm
talk
not
to somebody
doing
and
this.
get your mind off of this stuff.
Yes.
Make yourself feel better. Go
For
for a
sure.
run. Do
Do
something.
something.
Draw, write, get it out in a positive way.
Yes.
But
we should watch our, what did we call the video? Why You Don't Like to Be Alone.
I have another topic too, but I don't want to talk about it because I wrote it on paper, so I want to print it out. Anyway,
Alright, thanks for hanging with us.
we will see you later.